Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Bases Loaded tells you in the title this game isn't about baseball. Well, it is and it isn't. And this is one of the worst games I've ever played with one of the worst rule sets I've ever played. The rules are almost incomprehensible to me. Even so, you'll place a workout like spicy occupation and you'll say something, then you'll add another adjective to it and you're trying to get singles, doubles, triples, and home runs. That's where baseball comes in. This game is not good. I mean, you're really going to have to like word games. And fair enough, suffice to say, I do not like word games that much. So this is not going to be appealing to me. If you're in that Venn diagram of you like baseball and you like word games, and this is going to be appealing to you, you do not really have to know anything about baseball in order to play this game. So if you're like, I'm a word game fanatic, then this game actually might work for you. You might really like it, but for us, absolutely not. Nothing here appealing for us at all. Here's Bases Loaded, a word game that's not about baseball. Very long title. It's a little small square box, which is fine. It's good quality. Inside, you're going to get a timer because you'll be setting a 5-second timer. I don't know why I needed this, but it's nice enough. You're going to get cards, which is kind of good. These will just have base cards and cause of death. They'll have like different words on them and stuff. And then you'll have this deck of cards, which will be the smallest deck of cards I've ever seen in my life. And it would usually have adjectives on it, like gender neutral, fast, stuff like that. The tokens you're going to get in this are fine. You can throw curveballs and splitters and strikes. None of this really matters for baseball. You're going to get a pencil. There's a rule book, which we'll take a look at later. You're going to have a scoreboard if you want to score over 9 innings. Although it's really weird because the rule book recommends 2 innings. And you're going to get a little board that will pop out. It kind of looks like a baseball. Really, it's just a place to play all your cards. The baseball is tacked onto this. It doesn't even really exist. But the board's pretty nice. The components are fine, I guess. You know, the cards are a little thin, and these cards are the tiniest cards I've ever seen in my life. They're okay. So here's the rule book, which I found to be an utter and complete mess. You're going to have a picture of the components here. Set up, no picture. Who goes first, and you'll start an inning on how to play and continuing through. And the font is very small. And I really need my reading glasses. A little bit of pictures here, but not too much. Really, honestly, special abilities, I don't know why you need this just to get it. And then strikes and outs, really just if you get the question right or wrong. Tells you how to umpire the game. Everybody just kind of votes on it. I mean, they're really trying hard on this baseball thing, but really this has really nothing to do with baseball. The rules are a mess. It's such a simple game. I had to kind of pull the game out and you're like, what are we trying to do here? It's just, everything about this is just bizarre. And the rule book keeps up the bizarreness. It's just bizarre to the nth degree. So what's going to happen here is you're going to have somebody who will be the first player, and they're going to play a base card down here and maybe a loaded card here. So cause of death, that's fast. They would say something like falling off the Grand Canyon, whatever. And you say they're right, they're going to get a single. Now, what they can do next is they could put a card on here and go for another single, or go here and they're going to try to hit a double. So gender neutral, it's fast, cause of death, jumping out in front of a car. I don't know. So then they will get a double and be able to put one of those there. And those are worth points, 10, 20. So it's not like you're getting a hit and the people are continuing to move like in real baseball. And then what you want to do is get a triple and eventually a grand slam. But in order to do so, more of those cards will be out. Now, an expensive gender neutral fast cause of death. That's also dangerous. If somebody misses, then they're going to get a strike. And 3 strikes, you're out. But these are worth negative points also. You always need to get one of these tokens. You can throw a curveball if you just want to pass your turn. Or splitter will let you throw 2 cards at one time. I don't know what that has to do with baseball. If you get an out, for some reason you played the card and you couldn't think of something, then you would be out. It cancels out your highest token that you have. Super bizarre game, but now take all the scoring off of it. Take all that away. This part of it's kind of neat, of just playing these cards and having to come up with things. That's the fun part. All this baseball stuff on it's kind of weird, considering they're also trying to get away from the base. It doesn't actually play like baseball, but picking these adjectives on this, like whatever this word could be, is really fun and can lead to some really funny things going on here. Like a mode of, what's an expensive, gender neutral, fast, dangerous mode of transportation? What's an expensive, gender-neutral, fast, dangerous occupation? What's an expensive, gender-neutral, fast, dangerous vegetable? Some of these are just kind of weird. Let me get rid of gender-neutral. What's an expensive, cute, fast, dangerous vegetable? I don't know. Some of them work better than others, but that's a general overview of what you're doing in Bases Loaded, not a baseball game. Who should buy this game? I would say this would fall much more for word game players than baseball players. If you don't like baseball at all or you've never even heard of it, you can still play this game. This game is going to work for you as long as you like word games. If you're a baseball fan and you only like baseball games, this might be a way to get you to play a word game because it has that baseball motif and the singles and the doubles and stuff on it. That might pull you in, but it's not going to play exactly like baseball because the main mechanism is going to be that word game. Your mileage may vary there.